NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Jags and the Colts on Sunday night.
These folks in the Circle City, they love their Colts, and they have packed the house tonight as we welcome you to Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Coming up, it's the final game of Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a good AFC matchup in store, as it'll be the Jackson. The third of 3 games to finish up this Sunday. We might save the best for last. And off we go here in the wild card round. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the number 1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart, but make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
This one into the hands of Burton. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Lawrence to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Thomas. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
Now Lawrence. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. They go play action with Lawrence. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So, Charles, this a defense that hasn't made a lot of mistakes like this on the road to this playoff matchup, but that a bad one there.
Yeah, you definitely want to rattle and shake up the other quarterback, but you know you've got to do it the right way. Otherwise, that clock's going to be on the ground.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
Richardson looking to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
They'll run straight ahead with Ware. And he'll be brought down, looks like right at the 40. 7 yards there and a first down. Richardson looking to throw this. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 25-yard line. Now Richardson back to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Colts will strike first here in this wild card matchup. You talk about certain guys just having a nose for the end zone. He's one of them, and he was not going to be denied there.
And defensively, especially in the red zone, you've got to be able to at least slow him down and hold on for dear life. But he's able to get out of a couple tackles there, and not enough people got there in time.
Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession, as they've got it as we resume action. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Throw out wide is incomplete.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, Lawrence. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 43. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Here's Lawrence. And it's incomplete.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Lawrence will throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack it back right at the midfield stripe. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they'd really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want to repeat.
There he goes left side. He may go. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And now Mitchell, 91 yards. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Jacksonville set to go again offensively. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. This one complete to Burton. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. 2nd down and 4. Lawrence looking middle, and that's complete. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. Now Lawrence. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. That is caught. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a 1st down. Operating from the gun, Lawrence. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Here's Richardson. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Here's Richardson to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's McKenzie. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Richardson going to change the play here. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. This is caught. Touchdown, Colts. And now Mitchell with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Colts continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 21-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. And the Jags going to go on offense now late in this 1st half. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here. But with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I want to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. But they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. Fielded at about the 28. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And the Colts about to go on offense one final time in this first half. And they do have terrific starting field position, but no timeouts to work with, so they'll need to operate quickly. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at their 38. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Richardson. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And Mitchell on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Colts would extend their lead here just before halftime. Point after, right down the middle. And it is 28-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Jaguars ready to go on offense for the final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Steps away to his left. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that will do it for this first half. A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. but they run it more effectively, they make it even bigger plays in the passing game. Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Options galore here, second and a few inches. And they'll send the tight end in motion. On the handoff, it's Ware. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Richardson going to move him around. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Offense is moving it a little bit, have them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A great play there. 31 yards. And the Colts extend their lead yet again. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on second and 12. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Targeting Thomas on the out route, making the catch. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. Now Lawrence to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Stiff-armed him. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards. Now Lawrence. Going for Burton, and he's got it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain. And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Back to throw again. And he's got it. It's Thomas for a Jacksonville touchdown. Brian Thomas, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars get a bit closer. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will cut this lead down to 25. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
In motion goes the tight end. Now a handoff up the middle. Barlow. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. That good for 19 and a first down. Richardson looking to throw this. He finds McCoy and brought down but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now Richardson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Colts are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here. Back now here on EA Sports, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Lawrence underneath to the tight end Burton. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
From the 39, Lawrence got his man complete over the middle. It's Thomas. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. A gain of 1 yard. And now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Underneath to the tight end, Burton. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. They'll look to throw again. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. 2nd and 5. And to throw again is Lawrence. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Flush to his right. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when we decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
I got him.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Lawrence hit and the ball is free, and the Colts pick it up. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
He finds his man, complete. That's McCoy. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Richardson looking to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. A give to Ware. And this is going to be a Colts first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a first down.
He finds his man, complete. That's McCoy. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Up the middle they go. Barlow. And he gets it down to the 32. 2 yards, good enough for a first. That one looks like he'll throw here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Second down and a yard. And a wild card win moves them on to the divisional round.
Everyone plays all year long for the right to get